What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jay on the Segway. Today's video is going to be a review on what? Bam, one of these. Got these Soundcore Anker in-ear Liberty Air 2 earbuds. You guys will check it out. I purchased these a few days ago. I've been wanting to try these little AirPod type things. I don't have, well, I got iPods and iProducts, but I didn't want to get the ones for the iPods. I probably should have, but see, I have an Android phone, so as far as what I use for telecommunications, we use Android here, so I figured I'd pick these up. So here we got diamond coated drivers, Qualcomm aptX drivers for your ears, for your listening quality. It says you get about 7 hours playtime on a single charge, and it'll charge for 10 minutes. If you charge it for 10 minutes, got a quick charge, it'll give you 2 hours on that. I don't want to give you guys too much specs. Let's just do this unboxing together. So, okay, it's pretty nice. Nice little quality box. Got the magnetic connection here going on. Let's see. Okay, so we got the earbuds here. Got this on the side. Kind of pull it up. All right, so we got the charging case right here. It's pretty neat. Doesn't really close very well. Doesn't, I mean, it kind of does, but you got 3 little lights here to let you know how much of a charge they have, and right on the bottom side is your USB-C connector, and I guess this little button right here next to the USB-C connector will light those 3 little lights up, let you know how, you know, if it's fully charged or not. Every time I open the case, it seems to turn the lights on, so it'll let you know also when you open and close the case. I got the AirPods right here. Let's see if I can get these guys out. They also have some kind of strip on the bottom of them. Damn, these things are hard to get out. Alright, got the first one out. So they got these little plastic things around the bottom of them. They have these little LED lights that light up right where that little looks like a hole. It's actually LED lights. I'm gonna take the case, I'm gonna put one in there. Let's see if it turns on. Oh, that doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel right either. That's what she said. Alright, okay, so that's it. You can see the lights on. It might be blinking still. Yeah. These may be pairing right now. That might be why they're flashing. They're waiting for something to connect to. So, close them in the case. They're in there. Open and close. Soundcore. Very nice. I mean, the case feels solid. It just, I don't know. If you put this in your pocket, there's a potential to open up on you. It's probably not a big deal. All right, so let's look. There's nothing in here, but you got the how do we sound paraphernalia. And okay, got the quick start guide. I'm assuming this is like a warning label. Hey, this will give you cancer in about 10 years of using this every day for about 4 hours per day. And okay, so you got all your different your different earbud so you can match it to your ears, I guess, for comfort. Now, the rule of thumb here, from what I've heard, was you have to pick the size that fits in your ear perfect. You don't want to go too big. I know some people might want it to be noise canceling, so they'll pick one that's a little bit bigger, and then you kind of have to force it into your ear, like squeeze it in there so it's airtight. Okay, when you do that, it's not a big deal to do that, but if you want to have it in your ears for long periods of time, it might get a little uncomfortable. Same thing when it's too small. When it's too small, oh, here we go. When you get the ones that's just too small, it can move around and will cause discomfort or fall out even. Ha! That's what she said. So just try to pick the right size, so like when you put them in your ears, they fit just right. It's a little bit of snug, and that should be what you guys go for. Then you got the USB-C cable. Now these things supposedly support wireless charging. Let me just try that. All right, so I have my Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus here. That never leaves the case, but it will just for demonstration. Oh my goodness. Now this phone will charge wirelessly. I can charge headphones, I can charge my my Galaxy Watch, I can charge anything that could charge wirelessly. This will be able to charge it whether it's plugged in or not, doesn't matter. Okay, so we're gonna unlock it. there's an option in here that says wireless power share. So I'm gonna hit that so I can share my power, and then it's gonna give you a little rundown. Hey, put it in a specific spot on the phone. So let's see. I guess all right. See what it says? Charging. You have to get the latest backside against the phone if you're gonna use your phone to charge it. If not, then if you have a wireless pad or something like that, the back has to be laying down on the pad and then it'll charge it. So you guys keep that in mind when you're trying to do this. If you guys need to do some wireless charging. Check this out. When you want to pair this thing, what you want to do is you want to grab your phone, you want to go and open up your Bluetooth or check your Bluetooth, like to look for new items. So on Android, let's start this over. On Android, you'll go to the, swipe down, look for your Bluetooth symbol. In my case, I'm gonna hold it down, and then there's a list of items or devices that you have Bluetooth your phone to or have not. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom, the Anker Soundcore was down here. See, now I didn't connected it while you guys were gone. So Soundcore Liberty Air 2. Now, to activate the Bluetooth on these so that you can find them on your phone, inside this charging case, if I close it, there's a button down here. You only just press it. You don't hold it down or anything. Just press the button and look on your phone on this list and wait for it to show up at the bottom, and then you go on ahead and follow the prompt that shows on your phone screen. Okay, interesting. So you got two of them will show up. You got Soundcore Liberty Air 2L left, I'm assuming, and then regular Air 2, which I'm assuming is the right. Would have been nice if they had an R there, and maybe the right isn't connected. I don't know, but only one of them showed up at the bottom when I was searching for them. So now we're gonna go on ahead and do some media testing, because I don't have any music on this phone, so I'm gonna have to go to YouTube and find something and listen to it. So give me a sec. I'll tell you what, guys. First of all, I would put the GoPro in my ear so you guys can look in my ear, but it's pointless. The ones that they come by default with, mounted onto the actual earpieces, they fit very well, very comfortable. I slide them into my ear, and it just kind of just plug right in, nice and smooth. These AirPods sound good. I'm no big audiophile. I mean, I have a really nice system at my house, all clips and everything, really nice setup, and I like a good sound, and these things are pretty punchy. They sound really nice in my ears. That may depend on what style of music you listen to. I have a little bit of modern day hip-hop going on, and these things sound pretty well. Now, I guess when you put them back in the case, yep, when you put these things back in your case, your phone will automatically disconnect from them. When you put them back in the case, they'll just automatically turn off, and that's just that. So now I have an Ipod Touch. Let's try and connect it to that as well, because I've seen rumors about them not being able to connect with the iPod or multiple devices. You have to like reset these guys, like reset their pairing, so that you can connect something new to it. So let's check that out. I'm not going to reset anything. Let's just try and plug it in and see. Oh, one more thing. Download their app. They have a Soundcore app for Android. That last one, the blue one, that's going to be the app for Android. For Apple, I don't know what it looks like. My iPod is too old. It's not new enough. It's just like the Ipod Touch. It might be the first generation or second one. You guys may be able to identify it just from looking at it. I know I can go into settings and blase. I connected it to my Samsung Galaxy Tab S6, and it connected to that one, but I had to reset it. Now, how do you reset these? You close the case, this little button on the back, you hold it down for 3 seconds. At the earbuds, they'll flash 3 times, and it'll go to this one. This one will flash 3 times, and this one will flash 3 times. They're trying to pair. Anywho's, go to their app. I think you can do uploads. You can upload the when they get updates. Go open up the app and see if there's any updates. Maybe there's an update that'll allow you to do multiple devices, because this is Bluetooth 5.0, so you should be able to technically connect to 4 different devices. So we'll see. hold this little button for 3 seconds. After 3 seconds, it'll allow you to pair them to something, and then you find the next device that you didn't pair them to and pair them at that point. But every time you want to swap between devices, you have to disconnect them for whatever device they're connected to. You have to like not unpair them, but just disconnect it, and then they'll be available to repair or reconnect to any device that you've paired them to previously. So these things sound really good. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go to the app on my phone now that they're connected. Wait, I have to open this to connect it. If I'm gonna leave them in here, I have to open them up so that anything that they've paired to before, which right now it looks like my phone's connecting to it, beats everything else to the punch. So now we've got connections. I'm on their app, Liberty Air 2. You have to select the type of earbuds you gotta use. And there's an update firmware. There's a firmware update. So I'm gonna click more, I guess. Did I click it? And it's checking for updates. It brings you to this screen. I'll click download. We're gonna download it. It's probably gonna be fast as hell. Okay, so it asks me install. Do not disconnect, play music. Do not put earbuds in the case. They're very close to each other. Now I'm gonna click install. And it's giving me this little thing, the 0%. So, damn, 0%. All right, so we're gonna see update firmware. It says uploading and restarting. It'll take a while, please wait. Now this process took about, and I got 4G full signal right now on a Verizon network here in the US for people who are in the US. And literally it took about, I'd say about a minute. So the update's done, and automatically I see something already different here. It's got, this is going to be the main interface screen. You got left and right, so you know your things are identified. Then on the bottom you got equalizer. Wow, that's pretty. Equalizer and controller. So I guess these things have an EQ, so we're going to press the EQ. And you got all kinds of signature presets here. You guys can see them. Wow, it's a whole lot. So you guys can set an EQ. You can do your own custom EQ up top here. You got custom, and yeah, details. It's basically you're doing like a hearing test with these things, so they can kind of sync to your personal hearing. And you know, everybody has different acoustics that they recognize. You know, that's pretty darn cool actually. So okay, we'll see here, voice assistant. You got different voice assistants, so you have different controls on this thing, as you can see on this screen here. You can control it differently. So I guess by touching, you know, you can do tapping, and it has the instructions here on your phone. So it'll walk you through it. You guys can check it out. These AirPods, they sound really good, guys. I might have to do a review later on after using these for a month. I use headsets like crazy. You have, ready for this? This ain't even all of them, by the way. I got a plethora of headsets in this truck, and there's 2 of them missing, but I have this one also, the Bose. I got this Bose headset. That one is pretty, it's one of my favorites because I'll walk around or ride around. As far as the Segway goes, I'll ride around with that thing around my neck and play music, take phone calls. I want to say with phone calls is 50% chance of being good quality as far as the receiver goes. I can always hear who I'm talking to very well, but the people who I'm talking to, they sometimes have issues hearing me very well, very clearly. They can hear me, but I might sound muffled. I've never tried it without the skin because they have different skins that you can put on them, 3 different colors that I know of to date. But that's one of my favorite headsets because you can basically just have it around your neck. And I mean, shoot, it's a pretty good headset, very loud. If you want to watch videos or something like that and you want someone to like kind of watch what you're watching, you can just keep it around your neck and they'll hear everything very clear. So that goes for the phone calls as well, that you know, you can hear them. I usually use them with my iPod, and I recommend these things. These things are really well. Like I said, I'm gonna make a review after about a month, so look for that, and I'll play around with these some more. But to correct myself, what I said earlier, you can pair these to multiple devices. You're just gonna have to do the reset, which again, hold the little button down for 3 seconds while the pods are inside with this open. These things will start to flash their little LED they have these little LED lights. They will flash simultaneously 3 times each, and that means that they are explorable and you can look for them on whatever device you want to Bluetooth them to. And every time you want to swap devices, you're gonna have to turn them off. I do not know how to turn these off manually. We'll figure all that out. And then, hold on, I'll tell you what. I don't know if you can turn these off manually. Because I went with these after doing a lot of research. I wasn't trying to spend more than a specific amount of money, which for me was $100. And so of course they were $99, and then, you know, your whole purpose of not wanting to go over $100, you know, after they add tax, it was $108. Doesn't matter, they're really good. I think it's good for the, you know, for the money so far. So let's use these for a whole month, and we'll revisit the idea and do a follow-up, and I'll probably learn some things about these after a whole month of using them. But without further ado, that'll be the end of this video. Hope you guys like what you saw. Like and subscribe if you please, if you feel to do so, and hit the little notification bell for updates. I guess I'll do a couple little tech things here and there. I did the segues, and now I did this. I could do those headsets. I could. I have a lot of hours on them. For me, it's not about how long you've had a device, it's how many hours you have, you know, how hours of usage do you have on them. So there's things that I have that they were good, but they didn't last very long. Anyways, that's another day, another subject, another video. Like and subscribe if you feel to do so, and hit the bell notification. When I upload videos, it'll let you know. You guys probably already know that. A lot of you guys are experienced YouTube viewers or users or creators. Without that being said, catch you guys on the next one.